A lot of things had happened so far today. Katie discovered that Chance loved to play hockey with ping pong balls. Orbie learned that even though Chance can't say a word, she does a lot of talking. And they both found out that no matter how fast you run, Chance can run faster. It was an early spring day. Katie, Orbie, and Chance were outside playing tag when Dad called from the house. It was time to take Chance to the vet. Orbie wasn't too sure what a vet was, but I think Chance knew because as soon as she heard the word, she crawled right into the bush and stayed there. Katie had to reach way in and pull her out. In the car, Chance crawled around the back window and meowed. Orbie wondered what was bothering Chance. Dad explained that Chance somehow knew that something different was going to happen. Cats are like that. He told Orbie they were going to the vet, which is an animal doctor, for Chance's checkup. Was Chance sick? Orbie wanted to know. No, Dad told him, but pets need to see the vet at least once a year. Orbie patted Chance when Chance stepped down on his shoulder. He burbled to Chance that doctors take good care of you and keep you well. And Chance meowed right in his ear. I guess Chance wasn't so sure Orbie was right. When they drove into the parking lot, Chance leapt down and hid right under Dad's seat. When they were parked and ready to go in, Katie gently lifted Chance out. When they got into the waiting room, there were all kinds of animals and their owners waiting for their turn. A little puppy barked at Chance. He wanted to play. But Chance just nestled right into Katie's lap when she sat down. Chance wasn't going anywhere. While Dad told the lady at the desk that Chance was here, Orbie patted and kind of burbled to her. Soon Chance began to purr, and Katie and Orbie knew she was doing all right. Katie looked up at all the animals that were waiting for their turn. There were 2 dogs, a great big one, and a little puppy. There was an older cat in a cage, and a raccoon. It was in a cage too. Orbie wanted to pet the raccoon, but the man told him that the raccoon is a wild animal and doesn't know how to be gentle. He could look, but not touch. Dad told Orbie that wild or not, you never pet an animal without asking the owner first. Then Dad asked the man where he found the raccoon. The man said that he found it lying by his garbage. He lived in the country and often saw raccoons around his home. Somehow this one had broken its shoulder and thought the nice man could help. Orbie thought the raccoon was very smart, so did the man. Katie wanted to know if he would keep the raccoon when it was all better. The man moved over to Katie and patted Chance. There are lots of animals that are perfect house pets, the man told Katie. But the animals that live in the wild want to stay there. They belong in the outdoors, not in the house. We can help them just like I'm helping this raccoon, but we have to give them back to nature when they are well. Katie thought about what he had said for a minute, then she smiled at him. I think that's a very good idea, she said. The man stood up and looked at her. So do I. Katie told Dad that she would like to help an animal if she found one that was hurt, and Dad told her that he would too. So would I, burbled Orbie softly. He didn't want to wake the puppy that was sleeping on the floor. Soon Dr. Bisk came over to them and told them it was Chance's turn. He invited Katie and Orbie to come in and watch what he did. Everybody wanted to go, everybody except Chance, that is. In the little room, there was a big metal table. Dr. Bisk wiped it off with a spray and a paper towel, and then told Katie to put her kitten up on it. Right away, Chance didn't want to stay there, but Dr. Bisk put his big, gentle hand on top of Chance and held her there safely. He talked to Chance softly and told her everything was all right and that he was her friend. Katie asked him why Chance was afraid. She and Orbie weren't afraid of their doctor. Dr. Bisk smiled. Then he moved his hands over Chance's furry body, checking to make sure everything was as it should be. He told Katie that animals have a special sense and a natural fear of what is new and strange. Chance just wanted to be at home where everything was familiar to her. Dr. Bisque spread out Chance's paws and checked her long claws. Then he looked into her mouth. Chance didn't like that much, but Dr. Bisque told Katie and Orbie that it didn't hurt. He told them that they were taking excellent care of Chance. She was very healthy. He said that he had to give her a shot to help her stay healthy as she grew. Orbie wanted to know if it would hurt. Dr. Bisque smiled at Orbie. Chance might not even notice she was getting it. However, Dr. Bisque did ask Dad to help hold her in case the needle surprised her and she tried to jump. When he gave the needle, Orbie found out that Dr. Bisque was right. Chance didn't even notice. As Dr. Bisque was finishing up, Katie asked if he would help Chance if she broke her shoulder like the raccoon. Dr. Bisque said that he certainly would. He even had cat beds in the back where Chance could stay if she ever got sick. Vet stands for veterinarian, and that means animal doctor, Dr. Bisque said. This is a hospital for animals, and if Chance ever needs help, Katie, you are to bring her right back here. On the way home in the car, Chance curled up on the floor. Katie figured that she knew she was going home now. Orbie didn't know cats were so smart. Katie liked that Dr. Bisque helped all the animals. Katie loved animals, too, and this gave her an idea. She asked Dad if a person had to be very smart to be a veterinarian. Dad told her yes, you would have to be smart. Katie wondered if she was smart enough. Dad pointed out that she was smart enough to do anything she wanted. Katie smiled, a big, wide smile. "And when I grow up, I'm going to be a veterinarian," she announced in a loud voice. And do you know that one day when she's all grown up, she just might be.
Did you know? No. Did you know? The sun can be a lot of fun. Mercury is small and still. Venus can be marvelous. Earth is where we live. 2 moons with planet Mars. Jupiter is huge. Saturn has a rainbow ring. Neptune has no seas. Uranus spins on its side. On Pluto you can freeze.